Africa is not poor. Africa is being looted, and the people looting it sometimes wear suits, speak your language, and run your government. While the world talks about unity, Africa is tearing itself apart. But this isn't by accident, it's by design. And it's time to talk about it. This is the story of Africa's greatest challenge and the one solution that could change everything: unity. Africa was never meant to be united. Its borders were drawn by European hands at the Berlin Conference of 1884 by people who had never set their foot in Africa. France, Britain, Belgium, they sliced through communities, kingdoms, cultures. Today, Nigeria has over 250 ethnic groups. The DRC speaks 4 national languages. Kenya and Somalia are fighting over a maritime border, not even land or water. Ethiopia and Eritrea were at war for 20 years. Sudan split in 2. Mali is fighting within itself. Rwanda and the DRC, constant tension. These aren't just disagreement. They are deep wounds kept open by greed, tribalism, and external interest. We inherited broken maps, but we keep choosing to bleed for them. Let's call it what it is. Africa is still a playground for foreign powers. France still collects billions from former colonies through the CFA franc. The US and China fight over influence, not for freedom, but for minerals and control. The DRC is one of the richest places on earth, with cobalt, gold, diamonds, yet it's one of the poorest countries in the world. Why? Because corporations love a divided Africa. It's easier to exploit. Our leaders are not innocent. They sign deals that destroys futures for a quick payout. They silence voices, rig elections, and call it sovereignty. An Africa that speaks with one voice, that scares everyone. Foreign powers, cooperation, even some African presidents. South Africa attacks Nigerians. Egypt fights Ethiopia over the Nile. Senegal erupts in protest while the Sahel burns. This is what happens when we forget that we are one people. Borders are papers, blood is real. They warned us. Nkrumah said it loud in 1963. Africa must unite or perish. We didn't listen. And today, we are still begging the IMF for loans while sitting on trillions in resources. Unity won't come from empty slogans. It won't come from the African Union sipping tea while people die in Sudan. It won't come from presidents who jail opposition but build statues of colonizers. Unity must be earned. It must come with truth, with calling out corrupt leaders in Cameroon, Zimbabwe, Equatorial Guinea, and Uganda. Yes, we said it. The enemies of Africa are not just in Washington, Paris, or Beijing. They are in Harare, Yaoundé, and Kampala too. Imagine this: a united African currency, a borderless continent for African, a single passport, one Pan-African military, technology made in Lagos, film studios in Nairobi, solar power in the Sahara, innovation in Kigali, Silicon Valley in Accra. It's not a fantasy. It's happening slowly from the African continental free trade area to African satellites, from decentralized tech to Pan-African education. But it won't be given to us. We must demand it, fight for it, build it from the ground up. If you feel that, then you are the solution. You are not Kenyan or Nigerian or Ghanaian. You are Africa first. Act like it. Comment Africa Rise if you believe in this. Share this with someone who needs to wake up. The time for silence is over. The time for unity is now.